Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Well, Meghan Markle did a podcast. From the dailymail.co.uk, Meghan Markle has hit out at those who criticised her for being ambitious when she started dating Prince Harry in the first episode of her Archetypes podcast, which was released on Spotify today. Entitled The Misconception of Ambition with Serena Williams, the Duchess of Sussex spoke to the tennis star, who was one of her close friends, about double standards women face when they are labelled ambitious. Meghan said, "Now look, I'm not Catholic, I wasn't raised Catholic, but about 1 year after my letter-writing campaign, I started middle school at Immaculate Heart in Los Angeles. I started there through high school, I was there for 6 years, and this feminist ideology trickled down into nearly every aspect of my education. It's probably safe to say in every aspect of my life. This message to me and my classmates was clear. Our futures as young women were limitless. Ambition. Well, that was the whole point. So I don't ever remember personally feeling the negative connotation behind the word ambitious until I started dating my now husband. And apparently ambition is a terrible, terrible thing. For a woman, that is, according to some. So since I felt the negativity behind it, it's really hard to unfeel it. I can't unsee it either in the millions of girls and women who make themselves smaller, so much smaller on a regular basis. So I wanted to talk to someone who embodies the spirit of ambition to see how she thinks about the word and the connotation, and how the other many labels that affect all women have affected her too. Let's hope episode 2 comes out soon. Princes George and Louis and Princess Charlotte are changing schools. Per a statement, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have announced that Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis will attend Lambrook School in Berkshire from September 2022. Their Royal Highnesses are hugely grateful to Thomas's Battersea, where George and Charlotte have had a happy start to their education since 2017 and 2019, respectively, and are pleased to have found a school for all three of their children which shares a similar ethos and values to Thomas's. Yahoo observes that the move, which a palace source said has been driven by their desire to have as normal a family life as possible, allows William and Kate the opportunity to offer their children a more rural upbringing away from central London and the hustle and bustle of Kensington Palace, which is a popular tourist attraction. They will move into Adelaide Cottage on the Windsor estate, a 4-bedroom property, which means their nanny, Maria Barallo, will not live in. However, apartment 1A at Kensington Palace will remain the family's London home, and they are also keeping Amner Hall in Norfolk as a country property in a move that is likely to attract criticism at a time when the cost of living is seeing many families struggle. Yahoo describes Lambrook School as set in 52 acres of Berkshire countryside and takes pupils aged 3 to 13. The annual fees for the next school year are £20,000 for Prince George's year group, $19,000 for Charlotte and $13,000 for a full-time nursery place for Louis, although it is not known if the Cambridges will send their youngest full-time. Prince George will be starting year 5, Charlotte going into year 3, and Louis will be in nursery. Jonathan Perry, headmaster at Lambrook School, said, "We are delighted that Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis will be joining us this coming September and very much look forward to welcoming the family, as well as all of our new pupils to our school community." People took a look at the school and shares that it features Beakingham Golf Course, a scuba diving club, an indoor pool, and classes in filmmaking and animation. People adds that although the school offers flexible boarding, which can be booked weekly or nightly, Prince George won't follow in the footsteps of his father, Prince William and Prince Harry, who both boarded at Ludgrove around a similar age. George will be a day student along with his 2 siblings. On the academic side, lessons are just 35 minutes long and students are mixed in grades of ability rather than age. Non-sporty types are well catered for with classes in filmmaking, animation, cookery, and a new $7 million design and technology building that houses an art studio, science labs, and computer suites. Hello magazine shared why Lambrook School is an extra safe choice for the Cambridge children. The independent preparatory school for boys and girls has a strict 21-page anti-bullying policy, and it's an issue they clearly take very seriously. Their mission statement reads, "Lambrook School is committed to providing a caring, friendly and safe environment for all of its pupils so they can learn in a relaxed and secure atmosphere. Bullying of any kind is unacceptable at Lambrook." The detailed document goes on to outline how the institution aims to stamp out cyberbullying too, not just verbal and physical incidents which happen on school grounds. It has been rumoured that when the Duchess Kate switched schools when she was younger, this was in fact due to bullying. Fellow dorm mate at her new school, Gemma Williamson, recalled to the Daily Mail, apparently she had been bullied very badly and she certainly looked thin and pale. She had very little confidence. The move to the new school all but confirms that Kate and William are moving to Adelaide College, which will not only put them nearer to the Queen, but also just a 40-minute drive from Kate's parents, Carol and Mike Middleton, who live in the Berkshire village of Buckleberry. Palace Intrigue, we'll be right back. From Royal Central, William and Kate wished a 6-year-old cancer patient well. Miller Snedden first rose to prominence as the subject behind a photograph featured in Kate's pandemic-era photography project, Hold Still. As a 4-year-old living and receiving treatment for blood cancer, she had to isolate away from her father and sister, and a photo of her greeting her father through a window became a famous image of life during the pandemic. At the time her photo was chosen, Miller told reporters, "There is a real-life princess who picked my picture. The Queen knows about everything. Everyone in this whole entire world will see my picture." And her friendship with Kate grew after a telephone call in which Kate promised to wear a pink princess dress when they met in person. Miller's mother, Linda, tweeted a photo of the youngster on her first day of school, captioning it, "First day back at school, very proud. This is Miller's first school year, not undergoing treatment. Love you, Miller." The Kensington Palace Twitter account retweeted the photo, adding a message, "Such an incredible journey. Good luck from all of us at Kensington Palace, Miller." The youngster met Kate in Scotland in 2021, both dressed in princess dresses, while Kate was there for the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland. Kate and Miller's friendship continued through to Christmas, when Miller and her family were guests for Kate's Christmas service at Westminster Abbey. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your favourite shows. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. It's Palace Intrigue. Good times.